Hey everyone, Tom Stahle here. Hope you and your family are doing well as we continue our social distancing efforts. As the weather warms up, a lot of us are looking for things to do in and around the house, whether that be starting a new landscaping project, washing the windows. If you're anything like me, you've got to stay busy during this time because you'll just drive yourself crazy. So I'm here to give you something to do that you probably haven't thought of yet, and that is performing a life insurance checkup. Most of us are pretty good at taking care of ourselves and our possessions. We get an annual physical, get our teeth cleaned, oil change, tire rotation, all that good stuff. But one thing that often gets put on the back burner is life insurance. So a lot of us will go out and get a policy and stick it way up on a shelf and never pull it out until it's needed. Some of us have it so far back on that shelf that we wouldn't be able to find it if we needed to. So I'm going to explain why there's a few issues with that, and life insurance is something that you should review every so often. And then I'm going to explain how we at TFP can help you go through the process of giving your life insurance a physical. One of the reasons to review your life insurance is because things become obsolete over time. If you think back 20 years, and you think about the cell phones we were talking on, the cars we were driving, the technology, everything has come such a long way since then. And that holds true for life insurance. There's new products out there. Everything is new and improved. And within that is costs, so people are living longer today. Life insurance is much cheaper. So you could buy a lot more insurance today than you could 20 years ago. Reason number 2 to review your life insurance is your needs today are probably much different than they were when you originally purchased a life insurance policy. So at the time, you might have had a young family, a mortgage, and an income to replace if you were to pass away unexpectedly. Fast forward the clock to today, that might not be the case. You could be retired, mortgage is paid off, kids are off on their own. So that might be an argument for less insurance, or possibly repositioning that insurance policy for a current need, which would be long-term care. Now, on the flip side, an argument for more insurance might be, if you wanted to leave your grandkids a legacy. And I can make a strong argument to why leaving a legacy through life insurance is much more optimal than gifting the money to the grandkids. And it comes down to taxes. Third and final reason to review your life insurance is to check the beneficiaries. This is extremely important. And I know what you're thinking. I have my spouse and my 2 kids and everything's good to go. Check. It is something that is very much worth the time to do now. Especially if you've had a divorce or, remarried, had another kid or grandkid, go look at those beneficiaries because you're better off catching it now than later on. So now we understand the true importance of reviewing our life insurance. Let's talk about how myself and TFP can help you through this process. So with a 2-3 minute phone call, you and I could have a great constructive conversation about your policy. So maybe you think you're paying too much, or maybe you're not sure what kind of policy you have. We can educate you through all of that. There are really 2 things we can come across with this process. One, your policy is exactly what you need, which is great. The second would be, maybe there are changes to be made. And the advantage you have on your side is that we're independent. And what that means is we can go to any insurance company that's out there, and that includes, biggest and best names that you're familiar with. And we can come up with, alternatives for you. If you ever want to chat, feel free to call me or email me anytime. Until then, stay active and stay healthy.